I'm Christy. Today I want to talk about one option to protect your loved one's finances. As we wrap up this series, I thought I'd recap the basic concept of ABLE accounts and how they are an option to help your loved ones save while qualifying for government benefits. Until researching for this series, I didn't realize the connection between ABLE accounts and 529 college savings plans. Part of me has a hard time seeing the connection. At the same time, another part of me completely agrees with the concept. Parents utilize a 529 plan to save for their kids' college education. These plans are a significant part of many parents' college saving plans, and rightfully so. But what do you do if your child has special needs and will never attend college? How do you save for their future? Until ABLE was passed, you couldn't do so easily, and that was the argument to get this legislation passed. As a recap, ABLE allows disabled people, when the disability occurs before they turn 26, to have an account in their own name and have control of the funds inside the account. Funds inside this account up to $100,000 do not count towards the $2,000 max assets that government benefits allow an individual to have in their name before disqualifying them from receiving further government assistance. This means that disabled individuals are now able to save up to $100,000 without threatening their SSI, Medicaid, or other government assistance. That's a huge blessing. Yes, there are qualifications and restrictions on the account, but these funds qualify for many aspects of daily life and are then tax-free. And it's an opportunity for others to contribute to this account and still protect their friend or loved one's financial situation. Most states offer an ABLE account option. Interestingly, 4 states don't. I have no idea why. Many states allow non-residents to open accounts in their state. This provides other options, especially if you don't like the option or options that your state offers. The ABLE National Resource Center offers resources and has an incredibly helpful website. I've got a link to it in the blog. You can find that at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in September of 2022. I highly recommend spending some time digging around and looking at all they have to offer if you're considering an ABLE account for your loved one. One caveat to remember. Each individual is only allowed to have one ABLE account. However, you can roll one account over to another one. To me, this relieves a lot of the pressure to make sure that you find the perfect solution before opening an account. There are several things I think I'd encourage you to remember when thinking about ABLE accounts. First, don't be scared off by that fact that each individual can only have one ABLE account. As I mentioned multiple times already, you can roll one account over to another, so there's no reason to stress over this one. Also, within given parameters, funds inside the account can be used tax-free. Covered expenses are relatively broad and cover most aspects of life. Talk to an expert in ABLE accounts if you have further questions. Opening an ABLE account is relatively simple. I was able to complete the application in maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and it was all online. Most of the information I knew off the top of my head. Also, setting up recurring deposits so funds automatically transfer into the ABLE account at set intervals allows for deposits to occur without having to remember to do them. This maintains non-ABLE accounts at low enough levels to ensure your loved one always qualifies for government assistance. ABLE accounts are not necessarily the answer for every individual with special needs or for every family. Other options exist, including special needs trusts. Only you can decide what the right answer is for your situation. And finally, don't be afraid to research options until you're comfortable with the decision that you make. But also, don't let research keep you from making an informed choice and moving ahead with that final choice. Again, most choices are changeable. You can change things if you discover something else is a better fit for your situation. As I mentioned in last week's post, I've got a link to it over on the blog. I opened an account for AJ in our home state. While I'm not 100% sure this is the perfect fit for us, it's a good option and fit for us now. I needed something that I could set up quickly because we're up against that asset limit. This allowed me to transfer enough funds into the ABLE account to protect them while also protecting AJ's benefits. If you think this is a solid option for your loved one, I recommend taking the plunge and opening an account. I don't think you'll regret it. So my question for you this week is this. What did you decide about an ABLE account for your loved one? Have you opened one? Why or why not? I'd love to hear your thoughts. You can leave me a comment below, or you can leave me a comment over on the blog. That's at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This was originally posted in September of 2022. If you prefer, you can always email me at Christy, CHRISTY, at havenofhopeforme.com. I'm grateful for this option and the relief that it brings to me mentally, so that I can continue to say that life is good and there is never a dull moment.